the collapse and the crisis of the 90s, first and foremost is an economic crisis. There's just economic contraction on the scale of the Great Depression in this country, in the United States, really dramatic declines in health outcomes, really sharp spikes in cardiovascular disease from stress, in drug and alcohol abuse, certainly unemployment. All of these things happen very dramatically and very quickly. But there's also a moral crisis. There's a sense of, if you're raising a child in this world, there's violence on the streets and drugs and alcohol and completely unregulated pornography and advertising, which kind of blurs into pornography. And it's just a really grim kind of landscape that you're living in. So not just poverty and its various pathologies, but a moral crisis. And then all of it compared with the world that you described, all of it compared with what seemed 5 years ago to be a superpower, with all that entails, a really successful country in a lot of ways for the average person. And so that element is what's so disorienting about the crisis and what makes people so confused, so lacking in kind of a sense of direction. An economic crisis alone doesn't necessarily have that. The crisis in the Soviet Union was deeper. And in the book, I describe it as fundamentally a spiritual crisis. And that's essentially what I mean, that all of the reference points, all of the big picture that people could pin their lives to is just gone overnight.